So there comes a time in every album where we sit on Stevie's porch, look at his plants, admire his plants.
My pride and joy is actually dying because it was in a tiny little pot.
And then wonder how in the world we're going to take these songs from like the album and play them live. Ideas. Let's go.
If you want to be in our band, done.
Done. Idea number 2. My son is currently 3 months old. If we start training him now, then we can play a show in about 12 years. So we'll have the release party for this album in about 12 years. Is that enough time to build it?
We'd be about on track with the last time we actually played a show. Idea number 3 would be to just talk to the people that we actually know.
Do you think there is a way that the 2 of us could pull off this album?
No.
What if we got actual people to play it, we recorded them, and we fed it in to a hologram on stage?
Production cost of our shows just went up 100% from $0 to whatever
That would be. Watson, have you heard about this Watson thing?
No.
So IBM has this like artificial intelligence.
Oh yeah.
Watson.
Chess, yeah.
I think it's called Watson. What if we hired him
to play all the other instruments on the album?
No, I mean we could find other personnel. We could get Siri to play one, Alexa to play another, and Watson to be the drummer.
Perfect tempo.
And then the backup singer would be Siri. Unreliable, would come in, like would always chime in when she wasn't asked for.
Yep.
That is Siri. That is Siri. My experience with Siri. All right, here's what we're doing today. We are answering your question. What is our favorite coffee beverage?
If I'm going into a new coffee shop, I'm gonna order a cortado because that's like kind of the least amount of milk you can have in a drink. So the espresso to milk ratio is even. And then you can get a real taste for how well they brew their espresso. Number 2, there's a coffee shop here in Durham that has a drink called the Dirty Hippie. And it sounds super weird, but it's cold brew, black tea, a shot of vanilla, and cream.
That's what it is?
Yeah, and it's over ice, and it's amazing. Those would be my 2 go-tos.
Similar. There's 2 scenarios. Number 1, we have the scenario where I walk in and I want a 1-in-1. So basically I want like just straight espresso, and then like, so the shots are like separate. So one of the shots will go into a cup and I'll just like drink it as espresso. The other one will have a little bit of milk, kind of like a macchiato, but a single shot macchiato, if that makes any sense. And I'll drink them like separately so I can get the like espresso flavor and also the milk to see what it interacts with the milk. Number 2 is if they have pour overs. If they have an Ethiopian coffee that's on pour over, done. Stevie, favorite TV show?
It doesn't exist anymore, but Breaking Bad. I mean, it still exists, but they're not making new episodes. Lost was the first TV show that I actually watched the whole thing from start to finish. I waited until the whole thing was done, and then I went back and I binge watched the entire series of Lost from start to finish.
Liz asked Stevie, what's your social security number?
That's not true.
Recording software do you use?
Logic.
Okay. What's been your favorite guitar you've ever had?
I have a 1993 made in Japan Jazzmaster, and it is just the best.
Favorite city on tour?
Favorite city? Oh man.
Let's go favorite city. No. You need to make a choice, and you need to stick with it. Everyone's gonna know, and everyone's gonna judge it.
You know what? It was probably just perfect time of year, perfect show, perfect everything, but I loved Portland. Could have been.
I can't even tell.
Wait,
anymore.
what's your favorite city on tour?
My favorite city?
Yeah.
I've had really amazing experiences in Austin, Texas. and you can
Did you
play
ever
a
see the
show.
bat thing in Austin?
No.
There's this bridge where at nightfall, or like at dusk, like bats just swarm out from underneath this bridge, and it turns the whole sky black.
That's not real.
No, it's completely
That's
real.
the beginning of Batman Begins. As you were saying that, I realized that I had committed there was a serious fallacy in myself.
Okay.
Like a very egregious fallacy.
All right.
New York City. Absolutely New York City. Playing
Really?
in New York City, in Manhattan, that's the best. Even if it was the like diviest, sketchiest place in the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about unloading in the city,
Yeah.
like in major cities. But I didn't have the same experience in Chicago. Chicago, I was like, this is the pits.
Really?
I did not have fun in Chicago.
Well, we played a lot. Okay, so we did have one of our worst nights ever in Chicago.
Yeah, it was snowing and cold and miserable, and we almost got killed.
Yeah.
That's the trifecta. I mean,
Yeah, you always like New York.
survivors of an urban legend.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers, Freddy Krueger, It, The Thing, Loch Ness Monster.
Yep. Absolutely. It's just
Bigfoot.
like that. I believe in Loch Ness Monster.
Do you really?
Yeah. Because the water's so cold at the bottom.
Then it would freeze.
No, when you get something that can just sleep and be in super cold water for a really, really long time, of course it makes sense.
Do you believe in aliens?
Well, I'm on the fence.